Well, the challenge has been accepted here in this EASHL showdown. Time to find out who gets to own this one. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. We've been waiting all day for this, and it has finally arrived. We're underway here. Skates across the blue line. Absolutely levels them.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Picked off. Across the line, down the left wall. And that pass attempt is deflected. Directs it on over to Huber. Beijing's got it along the wall. Puts it on net. Too much congestion in front. Beijing's regained possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. Takes it to the net. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Webb's taking it from his own end. Toronto's got it across the line. Beijing's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Knight. And it's a quick pass to Huber. From the point, they take control of it. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much.
Oh! What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Moves the puck to man. And he takes the feed. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's get the call here. Hyman's been nabbed for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Knight's got the puck in his own zone. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Scooped up along the wall by Galley. Feed to the middle. Takes a shot. Sheriff's going to hang on for a whistle. Banting's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Beijing's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. And the puck leaves the zone. Dreams and nightmares is going on the attack as they gain the zone. Beijing's got it in their own zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And he uses his reach to disrupt. Let's go! Nightmares jumped ahead by one here in the back half of the opening period.
That goal-ahead goal should give them a real shot in the arm, a boost of energy, James, as they finally get rewarded for their shots to net. I love their puck pursuit. It has been outstanding in this game. If they can continue that and continue with the momentum, you got to feel and believe that they're going to get another one.
Moves behind the net. Tries to feed it over to man. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Galley's got it along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Takes the puck. Twists one. Comes up with a monster save in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Past the midway mark in this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Slides the pass over to Webb. And the puck leaves the zone.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Puck knocked loose after that hit. Takes the puck. Dreams and Nightmares has got the puck. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Huber. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. With possession along the wall. Beijing's looking to break out of their own end. Steps across the blue line. Here's a chance. Oh, that goes off the bucket. And he keeps it out.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And he avoids the post check. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Here in the late goings of the period, Dreams and Nightmares has got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Quick feed down low. Into the corner, he takes the pass. Moves it to Knight. Taken along the wall by Huber. Cutting to the front of the net. Excellent stick work on the play. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sablowski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Dreams and Nightmares has been so dialed in to start this game, James. They've got a healthy 2-goal lead, and the reason why, they've been aggressive on the puck. And when they have the opportunity to drive the net and get the shot off, they are.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Hubert's getting called for tripping.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in this scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Quick pass to Galley. Toronto's on the attack. Moves the puck down low. Taken by Galley. Slides it across. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Hyman. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Poked away. And he slides it quickly to Banting. Uses the force on that hit. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Rocks him. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Beijing's got the puck short-handed. And manages to clear the zone. And a solid effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Quick feed to Hyman. Pokes it away in his own end. Banting's got it in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. He got all of that hit on the play. Here's a short pass to Man. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Great read to break up the play. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Beijing's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's knocked away. Passes out front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, this is going to be a well-earned assist, and I absolutely love it here, James, because defense turns to offense with a fabulous poke check.
Toronto's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Makes his presence known on the ice. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Feeds it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
A chance on the slot.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it over to Huber. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Grabs it in his own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Goaltender in front! Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Goes right to the crease. Dreams and Nightmares has got the puck inside the defensive zone. Lander's got it now deep inside his own end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Sends it over. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's two in a row.
Dreams and Nightmares has been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. Back to the point it goes. The nice of in front. Galley's got it in the corner. Slides the puck down low. And he takes the feed. Galley's got the puck. Sends it out front. Picked off in front.
Galley's really struggling out there right now, James. Really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively responsible, but he needs to get off.
Moves it quickly over to Webb. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. And nearing the final minute of the second. Drills them. Passes it over. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Beijing's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much for the first 40 minutes of play, but it'll also need to be quality as the third period winds down because you don't get many opportunities, and when you do, you got to have them from high-danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize.
Banting sliding the puck behind the net. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Dreams and nightmares is moving it up the ice. Oh, look at the pass. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. And he'll come out to play it behind the cage. And that one's picked off.
Banting's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And a great save.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Slides the puck across to Huber. Oh, look at this. Slides it diagonally tonight. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Let's move to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Nearing the midway mark of the period. Toronto's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Knights picking up momentum through center. Beijing's got it in their own zone. Into the attacking end. Dreams and Nightmares has got control of it now from their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit. Shakes off the coverage. Right on the doorstep. Big time stop.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Takes it to the front. And there's the save. Grabs the puck in the corner. Picks off the feed. Feeds the puck over tonight. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Shot! Gobbles the puck up there with the chest.
Just want to have a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game. You really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. I mean, he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space, but he has just a knack to know exactly where his line mates are. He's threading the needle, he's creating, and he has a couple helpers so far.
Handles the puck. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here.
Sheriff's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Dreams and Nightmares has been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And that's deflected. Feeds it over. The score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, James? Perfect weight transfer. Keep the goaltender clean.
Toronto's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Rock, he scores! There's the hat-trick in Lenin Rain Chapeau!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right there, hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Knocks the puck loose. Off the left wing and into center. A chance in front!
He not only wins this foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Dishes it off! And there's the save!
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
Galley's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Mann. Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. Moves it to Galley. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Into the offensive end now. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Fires it. Moves inside. Big save in front.
Sheriff's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of them as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. Rocks him on the play. Sends the pass down low. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Here comes the call. Knight's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, there's no hope of getting back into this game. You take the penalty. Now the faceoff is down at your end. You're down a bunch of goals. Everyone just wants this one to end.
Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team.
But when you're on, James, and just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways where that puck is on his stick. He's found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. You just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Well, a fun seesaw fair on the ice here in this EASHL challenge, but look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Vikings have won the draw, and we are now underway. Sends the feed in front, and it's blocked. Ledoux's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
Toronto's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
And now it's grabbed by Webb. Iceland's got possession of the puck. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Long lead pass into the open ice.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Quick shot, and he shuts the door on that.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about...
Scores! They tie it up, and we are back to even.
Working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gain that.
Iceland's got that goal back. They conceded, and look at how early we are here in this first.
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed here, James. I mean, it's not easy to respond after a quick goal is scored against you to start the game, and they find a way to do it. They know it's a long runway, but they want to make sure they get to their game quickly, and they did it.
And offside, we'll get a reset here. Dreams and nightmares has got a hold of the puck off the draw. Into the corner of the attacking area. From against the wall, it's centered out. Shuts him down.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Stopped by the goaltender. Slides the puck over. Cuts into the paint. Backhander in front. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Toronto's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. And that doesn't reach the net. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Dreams and nightmares got the puck. Great hit on the play. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Vikings will play it from the defensive zone. Takes the feed. He grabs the puck here at the point. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Toronto's on the attack. Here's a feed in front. He scores! What a play!
Sometimes when you're an odd-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
Iceland's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Toronto's got the puck. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Gives him a jolt with that hit. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And sends it just out of reach. Moves the puck across to Webb. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Mann. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Iceland's looking to break out of their own end. Puck grab by Webb. Toronto's looking to break out. it in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Tees him up. Blocked in traffic. And he makes a save there. Up along the wing. Oh, here we go. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Oh, coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Galley's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Iceland's got control of it now from their own end. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the late going of the frame, been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Puck scooped up by Mann. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass. First period nearly in the books here. Quick feed down low. Fantastic save! Takes the stretch pass here in the open ice. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Batteries are charged up, and here we go with period number 2. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Iceland's had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
Moves the puck behind the net. Oh, a clutch save!
The dude's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Puts it on net! Oh, great save right there on the play! Iceland's in now. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Shot deflected! Oh, he kept it out with the glove off that deflection. Receives the pass. Avoids the defender. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
Toronto's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here in period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Here we go, odd-man rush here. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Can't get frustrated with their power play. Stick and execute to the game plan. And part of that is hitting that weak side for the cross-crease one-timer.
Oh, and he misfires on that. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Skates in behind the cage. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Long pass into the neutral zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Galley's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. And they move the puck out of harm's way. From the point, looks to make something happen. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down. The dude's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Taken by Murphy. Takes the feed. Sends it down low. Sends the pass in front. Handles the pass from the right side. And he totally whiffs on that one. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Back-to-back saves there. Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. And they finally clear the zone. And here they go the other way. In close. Oh, what a save in front.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
More than half the frame has been played here. Toronto's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. Iceland's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Quick feed to Simone. Grabs possession of the puck. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Iceland's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. We got a whistle offside to call.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Toronto's been finding the net all game long, and this one found the post. It didn't hit the back of the net, but they've got a healthy, comfortable lead, and they have their opponent scrambling. This has been a fun one to watch. You know the coaching staff is going to like it.
Dreams and nightmares is looking to break out of their own end. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Getting into the later stages of this period, 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Iceland's got a hold of the puck. Handles it again. Handles the pass. Back in the hole. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases, overplays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
Picked up along the wall by Simon. Sends the pass over. Shot! That's a textbook save by Ledoux. And the puck's booted away. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Shot! Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. Iceland's won the draw. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. From one point man to another. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Jostled off the puck. Denies him in front. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Put it off the post.
Toronto's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Toronto's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Moves the puck over to Murphy. Oh, look at this chance. And he had an answer with that save. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Webb's getting 2 for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Takes a shot. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Looks to set up at the point now. sacrifice.
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Iceland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Nehl. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Quick shot, and that's stopped by Ledoux.
Webb's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Shuts him down.
His shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Slides it across. Big time stop there. Dishes it to Murphy. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, scores! Well, there's no kicking motion review when you kick it into your own net.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, quick save. Iceland's got the puck. Here they come on the attack. Takes control of the puck. Iceland's gained possession along the boards. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And that goes off course off a body. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Solid hit on that play. Cuts to the front. Iceland's got control of it now from their own end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Moves it to the offensive zone. Sends the puck across. And he was ready for that save. The Vikings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Nice zone entry from the middle. He got all of that one. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Pass it through. He scores! What a goal! Toronto's now up by 2 here in the late stages of the third. It feels like time is on their side.
Time is on their side, but they're going to have to finish it. And the clock seems a little thin right now for them. And on the other side, you've got an urgent team. If they can get within striking distance, they'll get their netminder out.
And some textbook body contact there. Takes the feed from his own end.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
When an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. The Vikings looking against the half wall. Gets down to knock it away. And a good save on the play as action continues. Here's a chance. Denies him in close.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Blast from the blue line. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Great read with the stick. Stones him in front. There's back-to-back saves. Stretch pass. Toronto's got the puck against the board. Steps in all of that. Simone's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Man's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck, just used his stick and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
The Vikings send their man advantage unit out once more. Dreams and Nightmares has got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Murphy. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. And they get the puck out. Here's an offensive chance. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Vikings have it now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Muffs the shot attempt. Let's go! With the man advantage
leadership comes in many ways, and for him, it's all about action and leading by example. It's hard work. It's the drive. It's the compete. It's getting to the dirty areas, and everyone on the bench recognize it. You can see that they're celebrating with him right now.
That's gloved by Ledoux. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Iceland's got a hold of it along the wall. The Vikings gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that's off a stick. Intercepts the pass at center.
Iceland's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.